First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Chakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to the elect, the 144,000, first and foremost, pushing His truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. Lord willing, we be of that number. I'm your brother, Tabal Yakona, coming at you with it in transit, and Lord willing, it's edifying. You know, man's goings are of the Lord, man. How then can he know his own way? Oh, you just got to stay faithful and down with the Lord, man. What do these Christian pastors like to say? You take 2 steps to the Lord, or you take 1 step to the Lord, He'll take 2 steps. You know, that's for us, though. They don't know the Lord, man. Now, some of these Christians, I'm gonna say, man, some of them got sincere hearts, man, but they just don't have truth, man. Scriptures speak about having the zeal of the Lord, but not according to knowledge. And the knowledge is key, man. The knowledge is key. You know? It'll keep you out of harm's way, man. Shit. I was just in a situation. Things could have gone left. And first, I was just real quick testimony. At first, I thought, I might get in trouble on some shit at the job. And it really still up in the air, but the Lord had me go back and hash things out with this customer, I'll say. And it turned out I had the whole thing wrong in my head, man. You know, and the scriptures speak about how you got to know the whole matter before you judge. You know, I'm leaving the job hot. Okay. Got this whole story in my head, and the Spirit had it that for me to turn back and to hash this out with this customer. And I did that, you know. I already had it in my head. I was like, I'm going to just agree with my adversary quickly and give a soft answer, so forth and so on. Just like the scriptures say. And I got up there and it was totally different, man. I thought I was going to meet a demon. And she had me kind of baffled. I was like, what the hell? What's going on? You know, and she, God bless you. And she, I bless her back, and I'm just scratching my head, man. So that just goes to show you, man, the Lord could do anything, man. He could do anything He wants to do. Real quick, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord, Yahweh. It turns out somebody else, one of the employees at my job, basically, quote unquote, turned me in, you know, which the Lord can do that too. He could put the Spirit on an individual, you know, to be the catalyst for you to do something to test you. So I have no ill will against that individual either, man. It's the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. Because that was a test, man. You know, this is in transit, Salaki. I'll be quoting scriptures. What the scriptures say, I'll see if I can grab it at the next red light. But, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know, be not disturbed or confounded about the trial that is here to test you, roughly paraphrasing. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. All right, and that's this suffering, man. This is, scriptures speak about patience. Patience goes into suffering. That's the suffering that we have to endure in America, Babylon the Great. Receiving the bitter and the good of the scriptures, man. The good and the bitter, I should say. Sweet in the mouth like honey and then bitter in your stomach. And that lady, man, she had me stumped for us. What? Well, I'm so glad that I applied Yahawashi, man. And that was my test. That was my trial. And the Lord can use anybody that he wants to use to try you. Hey, the scriptures say his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Right. So the point of that is to make mention that, the Lord sees everything. We all know that. He's omnipotent. He's omnipresent, all-knowing, all-powerful, everywhere, all at once. So, Esau got his flock cameras. Sometimes that could put anxiety on us. But, hey, the Lord controls all of that. Sirach 23:19, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts. So Esau got his surveillance. Hey, the Lord got his surveillance way, an infinite times bigger than that. An infinite times bigger than Esau's, security cameras all over the damn place and cell phones and shit. Sometimes you be in this place, man, you be like, man, damn, you be trying to duck little things and shit. It's like, damn, ain't no way around it, man. It's just eyes and ears every damn where. Well, shit. The Lord is way bigger than that, man, as far as his angels on the earth observing. So it's Esau that's in the trick bag, okay? Via his minions, man. Via those that are joined unto him, man. Hey, though hand joineth in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man. That goes for 2/3 of our people too. Zechariah 13:8. So yeah, man, it's just one of them times. Man, all I do is shake my head. It's like, wow, man. Hey, sometimes we catch chariots, and then sometimes the Lord sends you a test, and you got to go through that fire, man, even though you might not want to put yourself there. You got to swallow the pride within you and apply Yahawashi, because that's what it's all about. It's all about Yahawashi. It's not about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. It's not about, what does scripture say, man? He who seeks to save his life shall lose it. And he who loses his life for Yahawashi and the elect's sake shall find it, man. This is a test for everlasting life. This test is going to be way different than any kind of other test that you can even think of, man, even imagine. Just totally different just I can't even explain it, man. You gotta put yourself out there, man, on the line, man, for Yahawashi's sake, man. So just real quick, man. That's all I wanted to get at, man. Man. I don't know, man. I mean, I do know, but it's just like when little things like that happen, man, you got to say, call halayim la Yahawashi Yahawashi Yahawashi, man. You can't act like it's just some kind of coincidence or, of course, I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, but you can't act like it's some kind of coincidence or it just happened to be that way. Nah, man. I just heard the Elder Menat Zakba say the other day, man, there's, nothing happens by chance. You know? Anyways, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rachakodash, double honor to the apostles and elders, with great millstone and shalom to the elect. Shalom.